Everyone, it's Alicia with Twisted Tarot, and I'm back with another pick a pile reading. This is actually a pick a card today, so we have 4 different piles. We're going to see what Spirit wants us to know right now, what we need to know, what our Spirit team would like us to know. And so that is the topic. So we have 4 different piles. The first pile is rabbit. The second pile is butterfly. The third pile is a phoenix. And the fourth is owl. So if you need to, you can pause the video to decide which pile you would like to choose. It is general, so take what's yours and leave the rest. All right, I'll see you at your pile. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, the lovely rabbit, then you have found your way to your reading. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you today. What do you need to know most urgently about your situation, or what would they like you to focus on currently? This is going to be a lot of advice, so be prepared for opening up that box of self-reflection. Most of you guys are open to that, and you know how I operate. So I'm going to start with the Animal Spirit Guidebook for the rabbit, so we can see what your energy is currently. And I do feel this is very strong. Like, most of you are going to be like, yes, this is the energy that I'm in currently. If it doesn't resonate and I start going and it still doesn't resonate, it's probably not your pile. So, but of course it's for a lot of different people. So take what's yours and leave the rest. And it is just general. So, all right, let's see what we have for the rabbit. It says, afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. Okay, yeah. So I feel like you're in a state of like, I don't understand what's happening in the collective, but I'm sure it is. And I'm trying to understand it more because it's causing a lot of disruptions and blocks. It's this feeling of stuck. This rabbit feels like stuck in a situation, can't move, can't go, very much like has popped up out of its hole, but then the light shone on the rabbit. And this is metaphorical for, like, yourself, of course. Like, the light shines on you and you freeze. And you're like, ugh. And then you take that, bated breath, and, something either traumatic has happened, will happen. I mean, obviously we've all been through a lot of trauma, being through a huge pandemic. So, yeah. So, the rabbit is here, frozen, stuck, afraid of everything, and overwhelmed. So your nervous system might be going a million miles an hour, and you are. And it's almost like you're burning yourself out. But you're not actually, I don't know what you're accomplishing, but there's something that you're trying to accomplish, and you're not able to, like, break through this next layer of the accomplishment or move forward or progress right now. And it's causing it's causing some possible digestive issues. I'm getting sinus issues. I'm getting pressure in my head and in bones. So you guys could be really feeling something in your bones. So they're saying, I'm getting calcium and vitamin D and, like, something to do with that. So I am a medical intuitive, and so I'm not saying that I'm diagnosing anybody. I'm just saying that this is what I'm feeling in the collective. So it wouldn't be surprising if you went to your doctor and your doctor was like, oh yeah, you have osteoporosis or a calcium disorder or something going on, or you've been diagnosed with something, or something traumatic has happened. And it's put you into a state of trauma, like you're frozen. It's that freeze. There's the fight, flight, freeze, and I think there's more terms as well, but those are the main ones, and you're in freeze. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear, and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. Do you remember? This reminds me of Winnie the Pooh, so this may resonate with some of you. Winnie the Pooh, when Pooh is when Pooh goes over to Rabbit's house, you always notice that Rabbit is like always doesn't want Pooh there, doesn't like him there. He's very OCD and likes to keep things clean, and Pooh is messy and that kind of like, you know, but sweet friend. And Rabbit is frenetic though. Rabbit's energy is always off the chain, always running around, always wound real tight, type A personality to the T, with little throwing some ADD, ADHD, some OCD in there, you know what I'm saying? And this is what you get. So I feel like even though you're stuck, you have frenetic energy that you cannot burn off, or it's being spun within you. And it's almost like and getting exercise will help release what's going on in your body, because you're holding excess energy and you've got to get it out in one way or the other. And the best way is movement. So yoga, exercise, your diet, your blood. You might want to get a blood panel. Blood is going to, they're also showing me that as well. This is all coming from the rabbit. This is so intense. But this is what I'm getting. Rabbit is just going. But like pulling up a dust of cloud around yourself and being like, oh crap, and complaining about the dust cloud, right? So it's almost like you could be victimizing yourself. And remember, you could be saying something over and over and over again, and you may be manifesting exactly what you're saying and what you're thinking. So they're saying be careful of your thoughts. So Spirit is really encouraging you to, think about what you're thinking. That's like the easiest way to say it. It sounds really like simplistic and you're like, what? Yeah, but think about what you're thinking. Examine every single thought like it was a sword, like that Nine of Swords where she's up at night and the tarot card and her head is down, or the man, whatever, is down and holding, holding that sorrow. It's like taking all those swords that are above them one by one and examining them and going like, okay, what is this fear? Why do I fear this? And going through it. And I feel like this is a part of your life that you're almost being sat down in a timeout. But you're also, it's almost like the timeout itself has put you into a state of inaction and movement, and the movement is, there's stifled movement here in your life. And I if you're frustrated, I'm frustrated for you as well, because I feel that in the collective. I feel like a lot of you pick this pile that we're going through, like really hard times. That this is really, confrontation. So it says pick your battles wisely. So Spirit is saying that you're going to be going through some battles, possibly. They're saying try to not, stir up battles with everybody if you can, because it feels like there's going to be a lot of confrontational energy. So there's going to be that around you. So it's almost like, okay, be careful of what you're, and also be careful of what you're confronting, because it may be too much at once, is what I'm getting. So some of your energy is saying, if you're frozen by fear, it's because you're confronting a million things instead of going like, okay, we need to slow our mind, slow down, meditate, get grounding. Okay, this rabbit's not grounded. This rabbit is like, literally, I see just feet running and like a cartoon, and it's not hitting the floor. We have 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. So a lot of us are feeling this in the collective. We're feeling the destructivity of, I just made up the word. I don't even think that's a word, but we understand that humanity's destructive traits have kind of brought us where we are, or kind of contributes, we feel it contributes to the, like the downfall of humanity in some way, or the downfall of like love. It's almost like we're fighting this huge battle between good and evil, and we feel like we're just, every day it's just getting harder and harder, and we're watching people, become so jaded with the world, and they are valuing all the wrong things, or valuing, things in a negative, destructive way, that there's battles going on that we're having to fight every single day, around us, and it's like, I feel like a lot of you are just like, I feel like you, I'm not saying given up in a way, but there's a very low energy here vibe, even though you have a lot going on the inside. It's almost like you're burning yourself out somehow. Okay, so let's take a look here. What else, Spirit? Letting go. Okay. So needing to let go of something, and again, that's kind of that energy of maybe the of getting rid of I just want to keep saying frenetic energy, just getting rid of or letting go of some of the things that we thought were really important, because really it comes down to the fact that, you know, they're not as important as we think, when in the grand scheme of things, because what we think is so big today is the stupidest thing tomorrow, because we're like, oh, I can't believe I let that get to me. I can't believe I let, you know, the situation stay for so long. And that's okay, but it's like learning to let go. Spirit is saying you're learning lessons about letting go. Letting go of those thoughts, getting back to a calmer, you guys may want to listen to ASMR. That is amazing. It does really help calm certain people. And different ones are going to be different for, you know, try different videos. Not every video, you know, not every meditation is the same. Not every person's voice is the same. So it's almost like don't give up is what I'm getting. Don't give up. Raise or promotion. Okay. So I feel like once your energy kind of relaxes a little bit into more of like a flow, into more of a water state, because rabbit is earth. Okay. And rabbit should be grounded. Okay. So Spirit is saying that this card is a grounded card, and so you're supposed to be essentially grounded, but you're not, or you're having a hard time. And the reason is being able to let go, to root into the ground, into the earth, hold ourselves, but also be able to release things as well. So it's almost like we think of ourselves as a tree, and we have the leaves out there, and the leaves are letting off the oxygen. It's that, like, letting go. It's that process of what do we need to let go of. A lot of it is anger and sadness, and you guys are really needing to release that in your throat chakra and in your solar plexus and the last three chakras, bottom three chakras. So, like 7, 8, 9. And this is going to help as well. And meditations for like root chakra and the solar and the sacral will help boost your confidence, and this will help bring in this raise or promotion. So you guys could be getting a raise or promotion. So this is amazing. You guys may be doing a lot of work right now in order to prepare for this promotion. Like you're trying to, you know, like get it all figured out first. And you're, you know, running crazy like a rabbit, right? Just like all over the place. Like I'm here, but I'm over here, but I'm over there. You know, they're very twitchy and they can be very flighty. So I feel like that's that energy, because you're trying to get some things done. You're trying to, some of you are having issues with energy levels. You either have too much or too little. Okay, so congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. Yes. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Yeah, so you are following your path. You're divinely guided on your path. You're like, yes, I am. I am working hard. Things are coming together for me. And this is how it's going. And I'm doing amazing. And I'm excited for you guys. This is awesome. This is amazing. Such good energy. And you're gonna have people who are gonna, want to ruffle those feathers, and they're gonna want to step in the middle of your path. And I feel like you're trying to either really accomplish something and you're almost there, or there's like a sense of needing people to just kind of let you be crazy for a little bit, is what I'm getting, or let you kind of be in your. I don't mean like crazy. I mean, there's everybody's crazy, right? So, you know, I just mean in the sense of like, just let you try and get this last little bit done, and then you can rest. I feel like this rabbit, you know, you're about ready to rest. You just have this last bit that you either have to do, or there's something about the energy flow that's disruptive. Y'all need to have more sex, is what I'm getting. You know, the rabbit here is like boom, boom, boom. When that first came out, I was like, ooh, look at the rabbit. It's all about doing it. Yeah, I was very immature with it. So, yeah. So you may have a lot of sexual energy, a lot of sexual tension built up. So builder, your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Yeah, so right now you're the builder of your life, and this is what they're saying, and you can build it however you would like. And you are doing a very intense job, and you're very much trying to focus more. I guess I feel like very unfocused energy, so you guys could be having a little bit of trouble focusing in order to get this done. They're saying, you know, of course, with that builder, that man is, you know, has his tools and he's looking out. He's got these beautiful wings, very angelic. So just know that the spirit guides are helping you build this life. They're helping you learn to let go. They're helping you with this raise or promotion, and you're like so close. You're like on the verge of something, is what I can feel. Something big. Rest. This is what I'm saying. Okay, you've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Some of you, you've been working yourself to death. Others of you, you're like, so there are two split groups here. Or you may be feeling, like I said, this bounce in energy. It goes from being like super energetic to nothing. Or you burn yourself out and then you have nothing. It's like this energy of like this gas tank that like you fill it up in the morning and you're empty by the time you go to bed. Yeah, but I know I can see why, but you know, you've been working really hard and Spirit is commending you for that, but now they're saying or soon that you need to get this rest, take this nap, you know, and try and get back to a calmer state as well. Okay, what does calendar one need to know right now? What messages do they need to know right now? I keep hearing, if you build it, they will come. The song that I channeled for your pile before this was No Diggity. By, oh gosh, who's the artist? I can't remember. Let me see. Don't remember offhand. Blackstreet, Dr. Dre, and Queen Pen. And I also like the Chet Faker version as well. I like Chet Faker a lot, so he does a lot of remakes of songs and stuff in his own style, so it's really cool. So check them out. Okay, so we have free will. The answer to your question is no. Ooh, goodness. Like, did you have a question? So if you asked a question before this or some type of specific, there's something here that may help you. It says the answer to your question is no, yet remember you have free will. You are free to make your own decisions. Just remember that you need to take responsibility for any choice you make. Meditate and see what your heart says. Oh, wow. So Spirit's answer to something is no. I don't know if this has something to do with free will. Maybe you feel like your free will is being taken away, or there's something about your free will that is being imposed upon, or you asked a question about something to do with your situation here. Spirit is saying no. However, they're saying meditate within yourself and you may be able to get the answer that you're looking for. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what that no would be to. I do need some tarot cards here. I think I might do some baby cards today. I'm going to do some baby cards. This is a steampunk tarot. I'm going to do one more card over here on this side. And then we're going to, we'll do some tarot. Let's see. Trying to get everything here. one. I want to keep saying pile number 3. You guys may have been drawn to pile number 3 as well. Be patient. Okay, so there's something about patience here for what you want. So I feel like, yes, that it's almost like if you do feel like you're at a standstill with something, Spirit is saying patience is necessary at this time. Okay. Yeah, remember what I said earlier about the 8 of Swords? You guys remember that, right? When I was talking about the 8 of Swords or the 9 of, maybe I said 8 or 9. But yeah, here we are. King of Cups, 8 of Swords. So you could be worried about masculine energy currently. This masculine energy is the King of Cups. It's either you or them. This is someone who's very compassionate, who is loving and kind, and they're in tune with their emotions. They are able to usually master them in an emotionally mature way. They have grown into them. So they could be someone like in their 30s. This is someone who you're either is currently having some anxieties about you moving on, taking on new love and no longer being with them. They have concerns about the situation between the two of you. They spend nights up thinking about you. So they're up kind of stuck in their thoughts with you with the 8 of Swords and the Queen of Swords, because look at how this goes. It goes the King of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords has her back to this masculine and is taking someone else's hand and not maybe another offer. So this could be a situation of someone that who is this other person? The Queen of Swords is. Yeah, I knew there was someone else. Okay, so you could be stuck between a situation of 2 different people. You could not know what direction to go towards. It could be 2 masculines right here. We have the King of Cups here, and then we have the King of Wands here. King of Wands is reversed. King of Wands is kind of upset and trying to come back to this Queen of Swords. Yeah, so I do feel like there's a masculine here that might be trying to come back. This could be someone that you had there was a love interest with the Knight of Cups. This person is maybe wanting to offer something, but there could be someone else involved. So this could be 2 feminines and then a masculine, or 2 masculines and a feminine. This could be that type of situation is what I'm getting here. And so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the King of Cups. Queen of Swords is air, so Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. They could have that in their chart here. This Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups is reversed, so that's what I was saying about that love. There's this person is with the 4 of Swords, could feel very, they could have some health issues. They could be related to love. This could be someone that has been like out in the cold, or this feminine could have a child here. So whoever the feminine is in the situation, you could have children with the 5 of Pentacles. This could be some type of financial situation that could be going on that could with the 5 of Pentacles. It could be that's why you're really looking for this raise or promotion, or really working hard because of the lack here. But this is also with the next to the King of Wands reversed. I believe that this is a situation where this person is like, feels like they're out in the cold, that they've been, that they are on the outside looking in, is what I'm getting. And upset with the King of Wands. All of these cards go reversed from the Queen of Swords on, but the King of Cups is showing up very nicely here. And maybe this situation stresses the feminine out or stresses someone out, because it's like, I have one person over here that is really good to me and I really love, and I have someone over here who's really fucked up, because I feel like this King of Wands messed up, like really, you know, I'm just getting that feeling here, that, and is very upset about the situation, about this Queen of Swords wants her to open up and show love to him, but like almost refuses right now. But look, none of them are aligned with each other, so you don't have a masculine, a feminine, and a masculine all within the same suit. So it's almost like you guys are out of your elements, or not matched or aligning at this time. And I feel like the feminine in this situation is the one who's being very cold and very calculated and very much with this rabbit energy, like maybe, you know, just wanting to, you know, have a little fun, you know what I mean, and doesn't know which one of these to choose. But this is like that free will. Yeah, like free will to choose. So tell me about this King of Wands reversed. Six of Wands wants a victory with you, wants to be with you. Yeah, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But yeah, fuck. Yeah, sorry, excuse my language. This person is playing games, like pretending that, you know, they feel like they can win if they're, you know, if they're single, but it's like they're on the outside and they want something, like they want a victory here. But they're with the Seven of Swords, this person is willing to do whatever it takes to get you, to fight, maybe to fight for you. And they see you as this Nine of Pentacles, they are the Nine of Pentacles, very beautiful, alluring, single, attractive. You know, Queen of Swords is very attractive, but Queen of Swords will hurt your feelings. Queen of Swords is trying to make a logical decision between the two, not trying to use her loving intuition is what I'm getting with the Knight of Cups here. And it's almost like this Queen of Swords, I don't think she's made her choice, even though there is someone who's trying to hold her hand from outside of the dark. So there is someone else. And this person may know that there is someone else that's in the wings, or that's trying to come between their situation. Yeah, because tell me about this King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. How does the King of Cups feel about the Queen of Swords? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Feels like there's like some cycle that hasn't ended, this karma that's taking place. Interesting. The Sun reversed. Well, yeah, like feels like something's hidden. With the Sun reversed, it's almost like this energy of like not being happy, like unhappy, and it has to do with possibly wanting to take a new path or knowing which path to take. With the Sun reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed, it's like trying to get out of this energy of feeling stuck, wanting things to change, for their luck to change. And they're trying to figure out what direction, you're trying to figure out, this is more than likely you, trying to figure out what direction to go. You want to be the fool and you want to go and take a new risk in this new direction, but you're not sure if you want to do that. With the Sun reversed and the Wheel of Fortune, this is saying that like there's still something karmically that has to be maybe wrapped up over here with this King of Wands. So why... yeah, I feel like there's a whole storyline that keeps going on here. Like they want to tell you a whole bunch about that. Interesting. Yeah. I'm going to ask this deck here. We're going to see... Could be like some trust. I keep getting trust issues. I get trust with that Seven of Swords, like not being able to trust the King of Wands, not, you know, with that because of the way that they manipulate or they use tactics to try and win. With the Six of Wands, yeah, they're trying to win something here. About the King of Wands. worthiness. So this person may not know their worth, or they may not feel worthy enough of the situation. And so this is where they have to play their games. It has to do with worthiness completely. So this King of Wands doesn't feel worthy, doesn't feel good enough for you. Can only bring you what you know you deserve. So it's knowing what you deserve as well. It's knowing, with this King of Cups. Tell me about this King of Cups. Separation. So you could be in separation with this King of Cups. They are sad. They are missing you, thinking about you, yearning of you. They're very unsure of the future. It could be the same person. This King of Wands is actually also the King of Cups and wants to open up emotionally, or you want to open up okay, this could be it. You could be wanting to open up emotionally, but you have been damaged. There's some damage from the past, from somebody who may have been that king. It's possible there was a King of Cups or someone that you're separated from. There's also this energy that it's just more of, this is you opening up about something to do with, like, maybe a father figure or something in your life that happened that you want to tell somebody. I feel like there's a need to express something here. What does the Queen of Swords want to tell the King of Wands? Yeah, that you missed an opportunity. With the Four of Cups reversed, look at this guy. He's like sitting there and he's throwing a tantrum. It's like he's missing an opportunity because of his own issues, possibly. What else? Temperance. Needs to get like things balanced, needs to get some type of understanding within the spiritual world. There is some type of patience here with Temperance. Be patient. So it's almost like you might have to be patient with this person, figuring out whether they're worthy for you, coming to you emotionally. This could be a person that just needs to open up to you emotionally. And the reason that they can't is because of their worthiness here. It's because they don't feel good enough. And they're afraid that you're going to take this new path with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, and you're going to go in a specific direction. Yeah, we have the Emperor here. And he came out, and you see him all flip around. Yeah, so the Emperor, the Fool, heavy Aries energy here. So this is getting control over the situation. This is somebody wanting power and control, okay? And this could be specifically in Aries with that King of Wands energy. It's all about control. There could be something to do with a father figure here as well. Like I said, that might need to be expressed to someone. What do you need to know now? Spirit guides, does pile number 1 need to know right now? Got 2 cards. Renewal of peace and acceptance of love. Oh, okay. So I feel like some of you are going to have a little baby. We have a baby here, or you have children with this person. Okay. Number 13 is here and number 38. So this is an acceptance of, again, there's a love here. This King of Cups absolutely loves this Queen of Swords. Okay. Very much does. Okay, and I feel like there's 2 men here. They both love this feminine, so they both love you, or there could be some issues with this person loving themselves, okay, with this worthiness. But this is showing that there's some type of acceptance of love. It's like accepting of yourself is accepting of your person. But look how beautiful these people are. Like, your love is very divine. Okay, so if you wondered about this with this person, yes. If you wondered if you were going to have little babies, possibly, because there's a little baby here. So, but this is a renewal of peace. Like, look at all of the peaceful creatures around this baby. You're going to be getting some type of peace in your life. There's going to be some type of acceptance of love, which will give you this. I feel like this is going to give you this peace. Like, you've been wanting this. You've been asking Spirit for someone, or for a chance to have some type of peace in your life. And it's coming. So, yeah, it's coming. And it's after a long battle is what I'm getting. Or a long, with this battle here, with that pick your battles wisely. So, so just know that it's not that this person doesn't care about you, that they don't want to come towards you with the King of Wands reversed. They just don't know how to feel worthy without, like, power and control issues, possibly. So, yeah. The father could be a water sign, your person's father, if they have some issues with their father. That's coming through here. Temple, inner being, visualization, and sacred space. Okay, so you may be spending a lot of time within making your life your temple. Your body is a temple. Obviously, that's also what I'm getting there. But this is also about visualizing who you want to be. And look at how beautiful. It's like a tapestry here. So I'm getting heavy Piscean energy off this card. So your person could be a Pisces. Yeah. But this is about visualizing what you want. So I'm getting vision board, and this is also making your sacred, whatever is around you, a sacred space, and very much embracing your own rituals and your own energy. You know, putting up crystals and different, different like a altar, or whatever, different smells that you like. I'm getting that too. I'm getting a lot of clearing and cleansing you may be going through in order to get ready for this. You guys may be like nesting because you're about ready to have a baby. I'm also getting that for some of you, that you're about ready to have a baby. Congratulations if that's the case. You have a lot of young children on like here and there. Yeah, so, and there's a child here, so yeah, children could be involved in your situation. Okay, so let's get some last messages. We have geomancy, patience. Yeah, so another one that talks about patience here. So there may be something that you're really wanting and that you're really working towards, but it may take some patience or some time to actually to manifest this love, okay, or to get to this place of peace. If you're in separation with somebody, this person is absolutely missing you. They're thinking about you a lot. They're not really sure what's going to happen in the future. Let's see what else. All right, last messages. Do you need to know right now? What does pile number 1 need to know right now? You have 2 cards about patience. I'm sure you're like, yeah, I know. I've got to be patient. Like, look, this Queen of Swords is patiently waiting for someone. Knows that this person will come back to her or will offer her something with the Queen of Swords. I do believe that is very possible for some of you. Others of you, it's going to surprise you because you're going to be going on a new path with a new person, somebody who may become the father of your children with the Emperor, or the mother of your children, depending on what your gender is here. And I feel like you're going on your own journey of worthiness as well, being worthy to your feminine. A lot of you are, here on my channel and are men, and you do watch, and you're, I feel like I hope to include you as well when I speak of what's going on with you guys as well. So, yeah, I do feel that you guys are going through your own idea of what worthiness is. You are forging your own path and finding your own happiness, even though it's been very hard, especially if you're up in your head a lot about a feminine. So yeah, and you wonder if this feminine loves you, or if they love someone else, or, those type of thoughts that can really get to us. We have Caterpillar, number 4, which is opportunity. Yeah, that's what I was saying about missing an opportunity. So you're going to be grabbing your opportunities, and this is like a cat also turning into, like, this is like half cat and then half caterpillar. So it's almost like, that caterpillar goes to the butterfly. So if the butterfly was that number 2, yeah. So goes with that butterfly type of deal. So you may want to also listen to that one, because it's like, here's where you're at, and then the next step that you're going to be going into it's going to have more of your information of where you're headed is that butterfly. I feel like it's because this is here almost like, and then I looked over at the butterfly. I was being called to look up at the butterfly over there, so it's waiting to be done. So yeah, this is where you guys are going through a transformation. This is an opportunity for you to learn maybe patience, about letting go, about getting some rest here. I feel like I'm called to do a second one. Oh goodness, don't like slap me in the face. Deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. Okay, number 11. Very divine number there. Look at that. Okay. So you guys may see a lot of 1111s, and you have 4s. You guys are aligning with your purpose here, and you have 44 over here. Look at that. How beautiful is that? So you have I always look for patterns here. So a lot of even numbers. The 11 is also just like you can get that divine number by, you can get 11 to 44. So that is just even more cool as far as your guys' synchronicities. So what they're asking you to do right now is to meditate and to be one with the stillness. Get some deep quiet going on, and that will help your soul. And you can, all that frenetic energy has somewhere to go as well when you meditate. So you can do some like releasing. I feel like a lot of you are experiencing some deep sadness or deep anger that you're trying to release as well with this rabbit. Even though it's symbol for earth there, I get a very fiery energy off of here. We have a lot of fire down here with the Emperor being Aries, the King of Wands. Yeah. A lot of emotions too, but we're and trying to ground it with the 5 of Pentacles. There is some grounding there, but like I said before, it's not a lot. We have a lot of energy that is, fire here with the 6 of Wands there, the King of Wands, some air, a lot of air with 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. Lots of air energy there. But we do have, some emotions as well. A lot of heavy emotions here. A lot of things that you're trying to balance out. Temperance is about patience and alchemy. So it's like blending the light and the dark. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. You guys need to say this to yourself right now. This situation is already resolved. And there's a child here again. There's more children. It's a situation is already resolved. Tell yourself that, because it is. Okay, so it says, Archangel Michael, my prayer. I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this, and then give details of your situation in a divinely perfect way. So you can say this prayer out loud. That will help you as well. So this is very beautiful. So you are being divinely protected. The situation is being resolved, and y'all are actually like about ready to kind of bridge a brand new part of your life here. So listen, they're saying it's okay, everything's already resolved, and keep telling yourself that this is resolving itself. You may not have to do a lot, like pick your battles with this person, and that's what love is about anyways. It's like, is this a big battle or is this a small battle, or am I picking all my battles? Is this always an issue, and and is it really worth it? Like, is it at the end of the day, like, is it something that, we can't get through is also what I'm getting. So being patient, being kind, getting some rest. Meditation is going to be very good for you. We have innocence, beloved one. Everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Oh, look at that. So yeah, giving it all up to Spirit. And look at how beautiful this energy is. She's got a lot of music notes all over her wings right there. And it's like music is going to help you right now. So if you're feeling really down, put on some music. They're going to, get some rest. Take care of yourself. Lots of water, okay? Because this rabbit is so fiery, especially if you're a fire sign. You guys know what I'm talking about. You're going to need that water right now. So they're saying give all of this energy that you're feeling that is is blocking you to spirit, because they will take it on. It's okay to ask for help. Somebody can lighten your load, hopefully, and learning to ask for help is going to be significant for your pile as well. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope that this resonated and that you got something from it and that it was helpful. Comment down below if you would like. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. And if not, I will see you for the next pick a card reading. Take care. Okay, so if you chose the beautiful butterfly, pile number 2, let's see what Spirit wants you to know, what lessons, advice. This is going to be an advice reading. So for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. I am a medium, a psychic, empath. I fit all of those terms. Clairaudience, clairvoyance are some of the things that I am talented in. Well, every single one. And I channel as well, but I'm also a medium. So all of those things apply. So I'm working on every single one. And just like this butterfly, I feel like you guys are about ready to, spring is about ready to come around the corner. And so they are very much expressing to me that you guys are this beautiful, lovely butterfly. It is air, so it's very much lighthearted. And what a gorgeous specimen, right? Okay, let's make sure we're recording. Am I recording? Okay, good. I'm like, am I recording? Okay, so let me get this guidebook here. All right. So this is the animal spirit. So let's see what they have to say about this beautiful butterfly. Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, so let's see. Butterfly. Excuse me. Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships. So there could be a change going on in your relationship. Things could be ending or things could be starting. This also could be about like your career. It says, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Yeah, so there's something to do with an element of that, of really loving your job. Maybe you're considering a job change of some kind, or you're going through a job change currently. So whether you're going into a new position, a different position, you may be transitioning into a new environment altogether, but you may be branching out and looking at options of changing your career. Maybe I feel like this butterfly got to one point, and I feel like the butterfly stops and then turns back around. It's almost like you have to go back and get something. I feel like the butterfly is like, okay, I'm out, I'm beautiful, I'm ready. Now I have to go get someone or something. Or now I'm making a change in direction. And I was going this way, but now I've decided to go this way. So you guys could be making a huge change. You could be getting like any type of 2s in the decks, because those are about choices, like 2 of swords, 2 of wands, 2 of pentacles, because you're trying to branch off in 2 different directions, I feel like, or there was one, you had a choice and you made your choice. So that's really beautiful. So it says, since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time. And I feel like that's really to yourself as well. It's not just saying with others, but yes, at this time, try and be patient with others, because you are going through such a huge transition that things are going to feel very unsettled right now. You may be getting the Tower card in your readings. We may be getting that today, depending on what comes out. But yeah, there's some energy here that talks about that. So I feel like scattered energy as well. You may have also resonated with pile number 1. Especially if this butterfly is you, is what it's. Oh, yeah, so it says to be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer. So they're saying give one routine over to spirit, and that is enough to get you started. This is that baby step. This is, some of you are wondering, like, what should I do? So they're saying get into some type of routine, and it can be whatever you choose, but it has, keep it, it says done at the same place and time. It will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirit. So this will help you achieve that one thing that day that you put aside, that you do every day at that same time, and you give it permanence in your life. And that's how, if you're feeling very ungrounded, because air is ungrounded, and while I was trying to get into this reading, I felt like I was like swept away by like water and air, and I was like, whoa, I was like, yeah, no. I was like, I'm never going to get grounded in this reading, and I'm not fully supposed to be, except for that. That is pulling you towards that. This is really beautiful. So when the butterfly spirit is in balance, they're very cheerful and graceful. When they're out of balance, they're fragile or frustrated. To bring it into balance is some type of daily routine. So yeah, especially if you're an air sign or you have heavy air, I'm feeling like Mercury could be in an air sign. So Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Getting very, I'm getting a small block in the throat chakra, so working on your throat chakra just a bit. But I feel like this butterfly it's a sad butterfly. Almost like this butterfly has so much light, but got to a point where it's just like, okay, I'm a butterfly, like, but what do I do now? Like, I don't feel like a butterfly. Like, you guys may not be feeling like a butterfly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can feel the sadness. Like, I can feel it in my heart chakra. I can feel it in my eyes. Like, I want to just cry for y'all, because you're like, well, I'm a butterfly, but maybe it's like, where's my other butterfly, Savings, okay. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. So getting organized with finances is going to be big. So savings is, they're saying, whatever you're putting aside, they're saying, yes, you are, if you haven't been, they're encouraging you to do so, to save for your future. What a beautiful color. And it almost matches my shirt here. Not quite, but this is like one of my favorite colors, like an aqua color here. So you guys might want to wear aqua. I feel like orange is also significant here. And look, this almost matches the same color as the butterfly's wings. Oh, not quite. That's a different blue, but it's almost like they go together. They look so pretty together. All the colors like look beautiful. So you could be into like color palettes in some way, incorporating that into what you're currently working on. Like, it could be artistically, it could be into savings. Maybe you make like colored envelopes, and then you write on the top of it, like, for one is like this bill is like getting organized. For some of you, you might want to get a financial manager. You've been thinking about getting a financial manager. That's also coming through here with that savings, or something to do with banks and loans, and I can't remember what planet that would be, but we have gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. Oh, I love this. Look at the little babies playing. They're all naked and on the beach. How adorable is that? Oh, I love this card. How sweet. So you may be a mother or a father right now, and I feel like this is already your energy here. It's like everybody around you is very grateful for your energy. They see you as this butterfly, that you have come a long way, that you are trying to do the best for yourself and to spread your light. And your light involves like your creativity. Like, look, this person's earring is a shell. This beautiful goddess is, won't say this person, this beautiful feminine right here, but it doesn't have to be. But look, her shell, and then if you look inside her shell goes like straight up as like a tower, but there's there's like there's like a Triton. There's a guy with a Triton in there looking up the stairs, very hermit looking, very shaman looking up the stairs. Like, oh my gosh, the detail. I love these cards. They're some of my first cards I ever bought. Some of my first cards that I ever bought, like when I started to my business, after I had all my cards, so I added to them. This was the artist. I can't remember exactly, but I have a lot of the same decks here because just gorgeous, gorgeous decks. I want to say Shepherd is in the name, but that's for the Black Moon Astrology. Never mind. Be grateful for all you have. So I feel like that's already the energy that you're in. I feel like you're going to be encouraged to get like a jar. I'm getting like a sunflower jar. Look that up, but make it a gratitude jar. But sunflowers are a theme here because they're so bright and so vividly colored with being yellow, and they're just so beautiful. So look, her head and the field, her background is all full of these beautiful sunflowers, and they're going up a path, and there's a peacock feather out here. So like, this is a goddess. This is a woman who's seeking knowledge, who allows her intuition to guide her as well. And look, there's because there's a bunch of horses here, and they're running over this globe, and there's like a master who's kind of like maybe whipping at them or something, or like behind them. And it's like, if you have employees, they're saying make sure that you're reminding them of how important they are, because as the boss, they're needing that right now. They may not tell you that, but they're needing some encouragement within the situation that you're in. Possibly if you were a boss. I feel like most of you are bosses that come to my channel, but like on all levels. So, but this is so cool. Like, I love how her hand is just like, I'm so drawn to it. I could go into this card forever. Like, I could see that you have forever gratitude. Finding Nemo is also coming out here. There's a clownfish back here. I'm getting that very strongly. You could own aquatic fish. You could live by the ocean. I live by the ocean, I die by the sea. Something like that. If somebody knows that song, let me know. I also channeled Beretta Lake, so you guys might want to check that out. Not sure the artist, but oh, and Patsy Cline. If you guys like Patsy Cline. Okay, so expansion. Ooh, you guys may like balloon festivals or want to go to a balloon festival. But there's some type of expansion that's coming in. This could be within your family, or you're expanding your horizons, like traveling and going new places. What a gorgeous card. Oh my gosh, this is insane. And look at the hands that are grasping each other. It's a masculine and a feminine hand, and they're reaching out to each other. Yeah, and look, she's reaching out of her dress is made of like petals of oh my goodness, of flowers. So I feel like, again, you guys could, one of you here is just very fashion oriented. Sorry, that's my dog. I'm gonna bring her in. So you guys can be very fashion oriented, or very much into creating fashion from incorporating flowers into your designs. So things flow and are very, very beautiful here with this purple. I think that's like my mom grows these. I should know this. It's just beautiful. I could go on forever. This card, oh my gosh. But it's like she's reaching out from her kingdom and bringing this masculine in. So, but look, she's kind of transparent. She's doing this in like the 5D. So you can see rainbows are there. But this is like a very beautiful energy of like, if you're feminine, like you're expanding in so many different ways. You're making many different contacts. You're also doing this in the 5D. Whether you know it or not, you may be going to a masculine there to, and helping your masculine expand as well. But it's also helping you bring your visions, your dreams, the things you see in your mind to life into this world. Because look, there's all of these, some of the parts of the balloons are very, very significantly colored in, and some are not. So it's like this is where daydreams become reality, is what I'm getting. So you are expanding in beautiful ways. You're turning your daydreams into reality. You're turning what you see in your artistically incredibly gifted, talented mind into the 3D. You're bringing it into reality. Bringing it into reality. Okay. Wow. That is beautiful. I'm very excited. This is just insanely cool. Very happy for you guys. Like, you're coming into some intense power here. Birth and rebirth. Okay. Yeah. There could be expanding your family. You could be wanting more children. There's children in every single one of these cards. Maybe not this one, but so there's children at least. Okay, maybe not this one, but there's children in the other two cards here. And then we have expansion, so that could really be expanding. But this is also about your birth and rebirth into, the butterfly goes through that. I mean, that's exactly what the butterfly goes through, is a birth and a rebirth. And it's moving things into, bringing things to life. That's exactly what it is. Like, you have something that you have a project as well that's coming into fruition. And it's almost like it's here. It's in the now. You've now figured out a way to bring it into being. Okay, what else? What does Spirit need pile number 2 to know? What urgent messages do you have? What do we need to know? I feel like your energy is so chill. You guys are like, just okay, I'm going with the flow. This is what's happening. Yeah. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Okay, so they're really saying, go ahead and, don't be shy. Ask your angels if you don't already. Talk to them for guidance. Ask them for what you need, and they'll come through and help you. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Yeah, so here's where the situation is coming into play, where this will help move your manifestations along and will help you become the butterfly who, isn't so sad. This butterfly looks down, man. I can't express how I get this bottom part of it. It's like it shines so brightly, and it's almost like its light is shining so bright that it's attracting everything, good and bad, which is, there's no problem with that, but that it's like overwhelming to the butterfly, all of this energy that comes to the butterfly. So you may feel a lot of anxiety or stress, or may struggle with those things. There's no shame, of course. We all have something, and it's definitely the energy I'm picking up on the butterfly. But you have such a positive energy surrounding yourself, that it's like every single one of your cards is just, it's like looking out at the sun. It's like going out into the world. Accept disappointments gracefully. So there's definitely some disappointing, or you could be experiencing some disappointments. There's disappointment here with the butterfly. Maybe something that you were hoping for isn't quite working out right now, or there's something, it's almost like there's disappointments here, but it's like moving through them gracefully is very important. I feel like that's your energy anyways. If like you're getting into a place where you're just like, okay, this didn't work out here, and that's okay, because I'm still working on pushing forward and moving things forward. it didn't work out was probably redirecting you to something better. You know, sometimes the blocks and the things that happen within like that Saturn energy redirects us to our true path and where we're supposed to be. Life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment. Yeah, I feel like maybe being blown around in that wind as well, because you know the butterfly is exposed to the elements, so you could live in a windy area or wind play some type of part in your situation. And I feel like there could be a lot of chaos around you. It says, yet there is a divine order to the present circumstances. Yeah, I feel like you understand that now. I feel like you're like, oh, okay. All right, so I'm just going to kind of try my best to, like, find shelter when I need, you know, like, this butterfly is like, okay, I can find some shelter. I'm still working on expanding and moving forward and talking to my angels and getting into this positive energy. And there's a lot going on that's kind of, like, wanting to, it's really difficult for the butterfly to kind of, you know, stay, you know, like out, like brand new. It's almost like I get this brand new butterfly learning how to fly. Okay, I'm getting that energy. So hope that makes more sense. So it says, what may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. So you're like, yes, because it has new direction. Sorry, on the front. So you're going to go in a new direction. You're taking a new direction. You are expanding in a new way, and it feels scary and chaotic. But the angelic forces are at work in some way to help move it along. It says, after the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. So this is that. Look at how beautiful this is a cream colored card. The front of it is gorgeous. She's got a heart right there. Absolutely just looks like Mary Magdalene. Her third eye as a star. Okay, you see a new path, a new direction. You're expanding and taking on new things. And once you do, there's a new time for you of health and joy and abundance coming in. And that's like right. I want to pair it right with the birth and rebirth, because look at how similar these cards go together. The background of the leaves of that is the color of that card. It's just insane. So beautiful. Fall, you may have been born in fall. Beretta Lake. Yes, you guys need to listen to Beretta Lake, I'm telling you. Child, yes. Oh my gosh, a lot of you are very, very talented with children. This is your inner child that's coming out within this situation. If it's not about actual children that you're looking for, but you may want another baby, you know, or you may want to adopt, or a child is coming into your life, which is very beautiful. It says you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. So yeah, this is where that birth and rebirth comes from. You may be reparenting yourself, or thinking about things that happened when you were a child, and you're trying to remember to love yourself, love that child inside of you, give it affection, give it attention. It says we can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So if there are children in your life who need you and you don't feel like you have enough time, ask your angels, talk to your angels, ask them to give you more time with that child, or to show you a route to that path to having more children or being around children. And Spirit will help you get that time frame, get that in, schedule that in for you so you can spend time with children. Okay. Well, dang, Spirit is not messing around, but you guys can probably handle it, being with the air here, being that your energy is air, okay, with the butterfly. It says you created this situation and you have the power to change it. Ooh, Spirit's like, you created it, you did this, and you have some power to change it if you would like. And so it says, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal accordingly to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So this is from Archangel Michael. So thank you for letting us lean on you, Archangel Michael, for your strength and for reminding us of our personal power. Please guide us to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So so children could be involved. You could be going through a divorce or separation with somebody, and the situation's been created, and you're deciding that you are the master of your own world. So if it's here, you painted it, you brought it in, you manifested it in some way. And you have the power to change it. So if you want these things to expand, to have savings, to go through this rebirth, to be in this positive energy, they're saying you have the power. You have the power. I've got the power. So you know what I'm saying. Deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Yeah, this came out in pile number 1. So we got some pile number 1ers here still. Number 11, very divine number, talks about your spiritual path. So currently they're encouraging you for your situation to be still, meditate. That deep quiet is going to help your situation as well, help you manifest better and help you with your energy flow. So doing like a full chakra cleanse is going to be helpful for some of you. Just keeping it simple and short, Okay, there's too many. Oh, but yeah, I get it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, I think they want me to take them all. So some of you are still here from pile number 1. Definitely check out pile number 1. We have caterpillar opportunity. So there could be some type of opportunity that could come up for your situation. Number 4, another balanced number. We had that before we had, like I said, this in the last one. It was like, because you've gone through this caterpillar, now you are a butterfly, but don't forget that there are still opportunities in growth, okay? And that you're still going to be almost like shedding your skin, almost like a snake. But this caterpillar is literally a cat again, with the little with a caterpillar body. But yeah, with the cat's head, it's wild. It's so funny how they, it reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, very ironic. So you might like that movie or relate to that movie. It's almost like falling in, down, down the rabbit hole, random type of things that you're just like, whoa, yeah. So there's different opportunities coming in. This could be with your home, but this also is your heart. So look, your heart home is here. So you're looking for somewhere for your heart to roam, your heart to feel like home. There's a lot of compassion here. There's an opportunity for compassion in this situation, and that you're really able to show people a lot of compassion, and they're able to see that you make a great, like you have a beautiful home, or that you are someone who is safe for them to confide in. This is that energy, but there's some type of wall to someone's heart home. There's a wall that's been put up that it's like someone can't get over. It's like the obstacle is there, and it's a big obstacle, they're telling me. It's one that is like starts to arise when we put up walls around our heart. When we it's telling me that there could be some obstacles to feeling safe, to feeling vulnerable, to being able to open up to someone, to help someone it's like opening your heart to someone. It's like the Queen of Swords energy here, that's like, there's a wall now, okay? And there may be children involved, and there may be a lot of obstacles when it comes to that. And there may be some disappointments, but life is we're going to be expanding and growing, and life is going to take a different turn. It's going to get better. Create, yeah, dynamic, inspiring energy and gifts. So you have beautiful gifts. Again, this card is very much the same cream color energy. Look up like a cream or orange, or this is almost like a peach, a beautiful light tan peach. I love that color. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite colors. So yeah, they're talking about creating something new. There's some energy here to do so. That you have dynamic gifts. You're very inspiring to others, and you need all the energy that you can to, basically to share your gifts. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna move this here for a minute. We're still at the same angle. All right, so I've got the tarot cards here, so we're going to get some tarot on this. Going to see what messages Spirit would like you to know right away. What are some of these obstacles here as well? Ugh, of course, on the floor. Okay, picking it up, we're picking it up. 9 of Cups. Whoa, baby. All right. All right. So it looks like there's something from the past or a cycle that is either closing out in one situation and opening for another. Just a minute. So we have the World reversed, which is always like unfinished business. This woman is standing there almost like there's a past, something to do with the past here. It has to do with possibly no longer communicating with certain people. Or allowing, like, I feel like putting up like social media blocks is what you're being encouraged to do, or you have done. This is also to protect like your children, especially. I always highly recommend for anybody going through like a breakup or separation or divorce, or a contentious type of energy with somebody, that you shut down your social media, or you go off. I mean, you don't have to like deactivate, but that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that energy of like, of you just being like, okay, this is done. This cycle has to be done. You are looking for new opportunities with the Ace of Cups here. So this is brand new. This is new love. This is your wish. So if you're wishing for like a baby, this could be it. This could come at a very unexpected time. There could be, you could have planned it. For some of you planned it. Others of you, it's just kind of like, whoa, okay, so this is what happened, maybe unexpected. But this is going to that new, to something that makes our 10, because the Ace and the 9 is 10 of Cups. That's basically saying like you have your 10 of Cups, and it's coming to you. And you've had to go through a really painful cycle. I feel like with the World reversed, the 8 of Wands, and the Page of Swords, I feel like that's, you could have gone through like IVF treatments, or there could have been, in order to get whatever you're trying to get off the ground, there could have been a lot of people who threw shots at you with the 8 of Wands here. It's reversed, and look at all these arrows, and it's like not pleasant communication that's come through. So you've gotten a lot of, you got a lot of shocking news possibly about something, or something that changed your direction. So it's like, okay, here, as things are progressing and more information is received, and there could have been some disappointing news with the Page of Swords and the 8 of Wands and the World. It's just like accepting this disappointment in your life, whatever it was, and moving on. Maybe it was because you had your heart set on like a home, a specific home, and that didn't work out, and you're still, they're saying, don't worry, there's going to be more opportunities. You are going to expand, and that things are moving forward. As far as love is concerned, they are saying that that could change as well with the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You could receive an offer from somebody who, with that, let's see who this Ace of Cups is. Page of Cups. Oh my gosh! Again, this is a baby. This is like a young child. Okay. Yeah. So or something to do with like children around you. So working with children, being able to be very happy working with children. Maybe you start a daycare. The Tower reversed. Yeah. So this is that energy of like, yeah, the Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. And this is this could be very unexpected with the Tower. I'm getting unexpected pregnancy for some of you. You could unexpectedly be like, oh no, we're done. And then you are pregnant. And I'm telling you, this is what's happening. Or unexpectedly there's a child in your home, but there's unexpected love coming through and family. And this is something that you maybe weren't planning for, but that comes through and is very significant now, or that you've now added to your family. Could be adopting, and that could be anything. It doesn't have to be a child. It could be a cat. You guys could be, adopting a cat, giving it a new home, things like that. I feel like one of your animals is having babies. That's also what I'm getting. Some of you who are taking care of animals or are, like owners of pets, it doesn't matter, it's any, I'm getting everything. I'm getting pigs, I'm getting a lot of things that are coming through that are having babies. It's springtime's here, and love is in the air. Yeah. And now it's like but it's also like could be a sudden change in your status, like your relationship status here with the Judgment and the Four of Wands. It's either like, again, things are breaking down, there's obstacles, but everything is being brought back to life here with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. Wow. And we have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This is extreme emotional fulfillment. These are obstacles being removed for you, and obstacles that are in the way on purpose for some things that are just not meant for you. So just know that if you're like, why didn't something work out? It's because there was either something, it's like there's something better. There's something better. Yeah, the Sun. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that's family, that's babies, that's happiness. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful reading. And this is maybe moving on with a new partner. This is someone who could be younger than you with the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Sun is Leo. Wow. Oh, crap. Queen of Cups. Look at that. And this is you emotionally fulfilled. This is in your energy of feeling loved, of feeling like you are the queen of your life. You have emotional fulfillment. You match your child. Look at this with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, and your children are happy and you are happy, and you're in a very happy situation, like a very happy home. I'm getting a very, very happy home. That this is what you are, that this is what you have, this is what you're manifesting. This is also moving on to a brand new phase in your love. If this is just, you're with somebody and you guys, it's not about pets and it's not about babies and all that kind of stuff. It's not about children. Then it has to do with like healing that inner child within you, which actually leads to that Nine of Cups, which leads to this beautiful home, which leads to being emotionally stable and fulfilled because you have done the work. You have worked. Spirit is saying good job because you have done so much work on yourself. You both are absolutely just insanely perfect for each other. Your person and you go together like bread and butter is what I'm getting. Like peanut butter and jelly, like chocolate and peanut butter, like you just go together. You just make a beautiful couple, a beautiful pair. So that's also feeling very happy in your life, feeling very happy with your friends, feeling a sense of family, feeling like working, and also working very closely with children. A lot of you have a lot of healing techniques when it comes to children and being around children is also going to be very important for y'all. Okay, so let's get the last couple cards. We'll wrap it up here. This is really, really cool. Oh my gosh, you guys. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. And you're not trying to repeat the past. You're not trying to repeat the past, okay? I feel like if you have dealt with immature people who were immature and they didn't know how to approach you or how to speak to you with that Page of Swords or how to treat you, you have decided no more. I'm going with love because look, that's what, you know, that's what you're trying to get rid of is mental conflict with the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords could be like a procedure that you had done in the past, maybe to help you conceive. This could, like I said, there could be procedures you could have gone through, like treatments for like PCOS or endometriosis, or some type of ablation, or you know, where they freeze your uterus and things like that. I can't remember what they call that. Like different biopsies and things. You have been possibly trying to work. Some of you have been working at having a baby. Yeah, having a baby. And it's almost like when you stop trying, and they always say if you adopt, or you start, I guess, even if you start working around children, those children know that if you would make a good mother, the astral children, they communicate with little children as well, and their souls will tell the other soul to give you that baby. So if you're wondering if that's how to do it, that is how to do it. Okay, you guys, I just cracked the code. Okay, not only that, but you guys may be finding somebody that you connect with who is someone who's very beautiful in your life. I'm feeling like this is a new friend that could be coming in who has a lot of love for you. They could be a water sign here with that Page of Cups energy, but we have sisterhood. Look at this, and you could have two sisters, or you could be a triplet. That's also what I'm getting here for that sisterhood card. So it says friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. And this is what you're bringing in. This is what's coming in for you. This is what's bringing such beautiful energy into your life. There's going to be new people, new friends, new energy. Things are going to the world is going to smell sweet is what I'm getting. And and you're going to smell it. And for those of you that lived in Colorado, do you remember the smell of the, I'm speaking to you if you're watching, do you remember the smell of the Jolly Rancher factory? I miss that so much because that smell is like, there's nothing like it. You can smell them making the Jolly Ranchers in the morning, and you're driving around and your heart is light and the air is crisp and the world is brighter and happier and more wonderful. So it could be traveling to Colorado. I'm getting a trip. You guys could be taking multiple trips here. I'm getting something with an M: Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri. Okay. You can be traveling. Yeah. Places to travel. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Hope is here. Love is here for you. And don't give up hope. They're saying don't give up hope because it's coming. There's a lotus flower right there that she has, like, that it's like, not, it's, looks like it's, I can't even express myself today. It looks like like it's floating in the air. Like it's not, like she has manifested it. Like she's holding it in her hands. So I'm getting like lotus flowers. I'm getting, you may wear a hijab on your head. That's also what I'm getting here, or that's part of your culture. I'm getting this energy of paint on your face and almost like henna tattoos and things like that. You may be very into, again, fashion or into looks. You may be a model. Those of you that are watching that are models here that are saying, or you want to model, you have a look to model. They're saying go for it. And you have divine worth, and if you choose those loving thoughts, that's exactly what's going to come to you. That hope, that energy radiates from your sacral, from your solar plexus out, and that you are just a divine light in this world, and you are so beautiful and so wonderful, and I can feel the love from this pile. You have so much to give this world. You give people literally a heart home, a place to go to, a place where you show them compassion. You help them learn how to manage their emotions, help them meditate. You help them through this birth and rebirth of life. And it's also of awakening to our power and to who we are meant to be, which is someone with divine worth, someone with amazing divine worth that can never be shook. So thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I hope that this resonated. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. If not, I will see you for the next pick a card reading. Take care. All right, so if you picked pile number 3, oh, right? 1, 2, yes, 3. We have the Phoenix. Just a quick note to the other piles. There will be a bonus to this reading if you were drawn to pile number 1 and pile number 2, or just one of those. Check that out because the butterfly and the rabbit could be connected for some of you. So just know that I wanted to give you that information just in case you clicked here too, and that you're still listening and you're still with me. Maybe you picked all the piles. I have no idea, but this is lovely. So the Phoenix is about, is connected with spirit, and of course about rising from the ashes and recreating ourselves. So you may be going through a rebirth process right now. So let me go ahead and pull up what they have to say in the guidebook about this. I am still learning this deck. I've had it for quite a bit, but just trying to learn it some more. So it says freedom from suffering and past karma and reincarnation. So this is possibly that for those of you that believe in reincarnation, Spirit is saying that yes, you have been reincarnated. You may be in a new body. This body itself, of course, is a brand new part of yourselves, like that and even if you were, you're going through like a transformation in your body. So some of you could actually be transitioning right now, or thinking about transitioning in the physical world from different gender profiles is what I'm getting here with the Phoenix. For some of you, that's going to resonate. That's probably not for very many of you, but there are some. I am getting a transformation, like you might be looking into improving your appearance. You could be looking into, trying to, make everything on the outside, look beautiful. And we have such pressure to do so. So, I want y'all to know that, beauty is, and I'm sure you guys know on this channel, more than skin deep. And so it's also talking about like a soul transformation. So some of you are going through a soul transformation and this external transformation, like you're changing some things on the outside. You may be changing your diet. You may realize that you found something that really amps your metabolism up and really gets it amped up and going. So that's happening. You are being freed from past karma currently. So this is what Spirit wants to tell you. This is your urgent messages, basically. Like, what does Spirit need to so badly say to you is that you are in the process of rising into this and embracing your wings, being this beautiful phoenix. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. No, yeah, the phoenix is more of rises above, like when Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. And that's a true story. That's someone who has grace and manners and doesn't explain to bees why honey is better than crap, right? Like, just doesn't. And that's the energy that I'm getting. You guys are in a process of ascension, a process of transformation. You're really moving into a whole new you, is what I mean, like a whole new transformation of yourself. And you're not doing it by burning bridges or causing havoc or allowing anger to get to you. I feel like for some of you, you're transmuting your anger into exercise, into burning off mental energy. I get rage and fire cleaning. Like there's like a fire cleansing meme that was out the other day, and I reshared it because I thought it was just so magical. And it was talking about like fire signs, rage clean, change my mind or something, or like this is how we like don't kill, how we like don't kill people. Just kidding. How we don't like let our rage get out of control. Because I feel like for some of you, you may have in the past had some anger issues or needed to address how your anger how you allowed it to express itself. And this has become a very deep, dark process of learning to channel it in a healthy way. And Spirit is saying, good job. You may be doing so, it says, in yoga, because it's a burning of impurities through practice and dedication, which is tapas. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. Yeah, like you get to this point, I feel like this pile has gotten to this point where you were like, something has to change. I need to make the change. How do I make this change? How do I free myself from this limiting belief or these thoughts or this situation that I'm in? And the only way you can think of is up. So you're raising your vibration. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up and up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. Oh my gosh, the fire of transformation is upon your wings. You guys are in... Okay, so the first chakra is going to be needing some purifying. First to the third, which will help you free you from the past. It says, the ancient yogis believe that our heaviest karmas reside in the first chakra. This earthen center is also called Muladhara, or our root. The ascent of the phoenix begins here, and as the entanglement of karmas is slowly burned, it rises from the ash toward the navel center. Again and again, it makes this journey from first to third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. Ooh, whoa. Okay, card reading done. This is what you needed to know. Okay, holy crap. Interesting. It's like, where would we go from here? Wow. Okay. Let me let my dog in real quick. Keep dropping parts of the cards, so I feel like you guys may have... Excuse me. I may be prone to dropping things at this time because you feel these symptoms so greatly, and they're very much like taking over. Okay, I needed a little coffee there. Yeah. You guys are going to be running hot. Get a lot of water, Spirit said. Whoa. Excuse me. Oh, man. So sorry. A lot of allergies. So we have death here. First card out, which Phoenix is a rebirth. It is a death. You could have experienced a very traumatic death, or you maybe had a brush with your own death, and Spirit was like, and this could happen at 40, when you turn 46. The number 46 is here. Okay. Okay. You could have a dog getting the name Charlie or Ralph. That's cute. Look at that. Okay, let me show you this. Death. All right, so scary card, right? This could actually have been an animal, they're saying, around you. So if you have pets, be aware that you might have just had to put a pet down. This could be a golden retriever. This could be the way that this dog looks. This is someone who is very loyal to you. This could have been a friend that passed away. Somebody you had amazing unconditional love for. They were loyal to you, sincere. You loved them deeply. And I feel like this could be a pet or a person. And then we have a cow, the cow. So this could also have been a cow. I know it sounds super random, but that's what's coming out. Yeah, the cow. But also this is about nourishing yourself, asking and receiving, for asking what you need, receiving hopefully what you need. Excuse me, you could have been asking for signs about your animals being passed over and where they are. I am so sorry, y'all. I have such allergies to food and everything. Need to go back to my allergist. So I'm gonna, yeah, I may have to stop the video. So it's gonna be an endless clearing of my throat. Okay, so working on your throat chakra as well. Usually that happens when there's a lot to say. You might like Alice in Wonderland or relate to that movie. We have that here as well. We have the Swan Queen. Okay, so I'm also getting, the other day, it's that Natalie Portman movie, and it's something about a swan too. So check that out. I can't remember the name of it. If you guys remember and you want to put it down below, that'd be awesome. That would super help me out. But look, this is about, Swan Queen is about transformation, intuition, and patience. Okay, and swans mate for life. And so you're willing to wait for somebody. It's possible that someone has passed over that also had a dog, or had cows, or had a dog and a cow. And there's something specific. I'm getting Lily for the cow. I'm getting the other, one of the other piles. I think we had, my mom had a duck, Lily the duck. And she told me stories about this duck, and I saw pictures of this duck that she had when she was little. So I'm getting a lot of animals in this. I'm getting with the swans here, like you very connected with animals, that you have some gift when it comes to animals. You might even be like an animal whisperer. I recently heard of some women that went to one of those and that had horses. It was very, very interesting. And we have this bunny right here. So yeah, there's bunnies here. So there's a lot of farm animals, a lot of that being pulled into your cards because you're very much connected. We have the Hawk Prince at the bottom of the deck and the number 11. Okay, so very, very spiritual energy. You might see a lot of 1111. And there's a lot of endings here. I am getting a dog, like you had to bury a dog. One of you had to bury your dog near water, or like near somewhere that was like very special where you guys used to go, or used to walk this dog, is what I'm getting very, very strongly. This is a heavy, heavy energy coming through here. This really caused you to go within. This really caused you, whoever it was, to, this death was like the mourning of one of the most important things in your life. And animals are that for us a lot of times. And that is not uncommon for an animal's death to even be harder than a human's, because there's a different innocence to animals, right? You know, that they can't fend, some of them can't fend for themselves, or they're at like the mercy of us humans type of nature, right? Yeah, so there's spirit communication coming through here. So there is spirit communication coming through here from this dog, from this cow, from these bunnies, from birds, from hawks that are, and also this could be, you know, cats as well. Like I'm getting tons of spirit communication coming through for you. So as you're ascending, your communication with spirit is going to be increasing, and you're going to be feeling that energy like overwhelm and overtake you. Your whole body is going to feel what that feels like. But they're saying, like, if you're paying attention to these signs and symbols, because they're here for you. They may be foreshadowing a death of your dog. Okay. 19, I'm getting the dog could have been 19 years old. Okay, whether that's dog years, human years, whatever, it doesn't matter. 19. We have the cow is 20, which is 2. Yeah, and then we have the wise woman of Wonderland, which is like talks about integrity and compromise. And this one kind of stands out a little differently. So this person that may have passed away, if it was a person, they had a lot of integrity and they were unwilling to compromise it. It's also saying that you're being reminded, like through this death process, through whatever is passed away, whatever is changing, including yourself, that you are going to no longer compromise your integrity or yourself or your sense of self. Especially when we read about that phoenix. The phoenix was like, bring it on, like, I want the world to see how unabashedly beautiful I am. I am this snow queen. I'm transforming. You have dead on intuition. You're learning some type of patience with the Swan Queen. Swan Queen's like waiting for someone. It could be also love related. There's a hawk prince around you. You're getting signs for this young prince. So look, we've got a prince to a queen. So you could be dealing with somebody. They might deal with a death like of a dog or a cow or one of these animals as well. So, or they may be very in tune with hawks, but they are very good at spirit communication, and they are communicating with you through this person. This person is here to learn from you. This could be a young masculine. It doesn't have to be, but the queen is coming through here. So whoever that will be, you can swap it. You could be coming through as the hawk prince, and you're going through that phoenix, that phoenix transformation here. It's so beautiful. I wish you guys could feel it in my body right now. I wish you could feel this reading. I wish you could feel the power in this reading. The power in this reading is intense in this room. It is almost like the messages are coming through so strongly, and they're like, come on, keep going. And I'm like, I know, just give me a minute. They have so much to say, but they're trying to do it in like the gentlest, fieriest way. I'm just like, okay. They have celebration, let go and have fun. So it's time to celebrate, time to have some fun here. Let go. Try not to be so serious. Remember, he's like, why so serious? All right, so let's see who's watching over. Yeah, this is so interesting. This is like a grandmother who had a dog. And the dog is like the main or the cow or the animal is like the main communicator for their. Okay, so there may be somebody who passed over who cannot properly communicate with you in their own spirit. They have to use animals to, if that makes any sense to you, to communicate with what's going on. We have Freya, phases and cycles, and look at that beautiful raven. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Yes, during this process, it's going to be very uncomfortable for a lot of you during this phase and cycle, okay? Because it is the ending of something and the start of something new. But things are starting to kind of align for you. This is a phase and a cycle with Freya here being very, very significant. You could have blonde hair. Your person that you're connected with, or this person who had this dog, could have blonde hair, braids. There's like green bands in her braids and on her shirt. So very heart-centered, heart chakra energy. And the moon, very beautiful in the background. Your person could have blue eyes, wear like soft coats. Yeah. What else? Archangel Michael, look at that. And Bridget. So pay attention to these names. We have Freya, Michael, and Bridget. So these could be like in their first, middle, or have something to do with the person that may have passed over. They are saying with Archangel Michael to trusting heaven. It says, you are safe, angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Okay, so trusting in this miracle, this change, trust that heaven knows what it's doing when it had to take this soul, or the soul left with this passing over, that the angels are here with you. They are protecting you. And in order for this miracle and what's happening in your celebration and everything to occur, and this transformation is to allow to surrender to Michael. Maybe give over your worries to Archangel Michael and ask that he protect you and your friends during this time. We have Bridget, inner strength. Wow, these look like all people that hang out together. Like I'm feeling like a very drawn in energy of Freya and Michael being connected in some way, either brother and sister, or they are very much a friend group together. We've got Bridget together with Freya and with Michael. These two could very well be in a relationship. This Michael and this Freya could be in a relationship. And then we have Bridget here. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could see all of this. This is insane. Okay, so here we go. I'll hold them up. Like, so you guys, yeah, this will be the only way. This will be the best way, right? Look. Isn't that crazy? Like every single one of these people could be connected in this friend group, okay? And maybe it was like your family dog passed away, or your person's family dog passed away. But they're all connected here. Bridget says, inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Okay, so you're moving back to a whole after being broken for so long, or after going through such a dark night of the soul, after maybe experiencing a lot of death, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is crazy cool. I love it. Okay, so what else? What else would you like to let them know? Pile number 3 here at this Phoenix. What does pile number 3 need to know? Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires, okay? So there's something here that you want, and it's time to decide what that is as well. It's time to make a decision based on your heart's desires to go through this transformation. Your integrity, not to compromise your integrity. And that's that. And there's all these numbers here, so you could work with numbers in different capacities, and that could be part of your destiny. Like it's almost like seeing patterns and numbers. That's going to help move you towards your heart's desire. And maybe time to decide in family. Maybe you want a family. Maybe it's time to decide whether you want a family, or if you want to be with family, or how important family is to your situation. A lot of you, this is very important, and this was like your family. I feel like this together could be a family situation for someone. It seems very specific too, but I hope that it's resonating for most of you. But yeah. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Absolutely. Your life purpose is surrounded in keeping your friends safe, being loyal to them with this dog energy, and giving them unconditional love. We have heart's desires at the bottom of the deck. Says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So your heart's desires are starting to come to fruition. A lot of this could have to do with starting a family or family situations. Seeing family more. It's all this energy, I feel like lately, that we're all in some interesting dynamics of ourselves, like wondering what's going to happen. Feeling like we're going through some painful transformations here that we're all going through together. Remember, when I give any advice on this channel, I take it myself as well. So whatever I tell you guys, it's exactly the same thing that I'm like, oh, you know what? I need to do that too. Like, yeah. I thought I had, but these were different cards. I'm so sorry, guys. So, although these are great cards and not the ones that I thought I was using. All right, let me get this in here. Okay. These were the cards that I thought that I had, so I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, if you guys can hear that, that's my stomach. I'm so sorry. I just ate. Okay. So heart chakra is at the bottom of the deck. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Okay, so there's some type of decision here that I feel like comes into play with opening your heart chakra and getting that more on the same page. Obviously it says that. Open and receiving love. It's time to decide. This can be a lot to do with like working on your own path, going your own way, putting an end to certain things. We have focus on service right here. So this is really specific to one other piece of advice. So this is where they're hoping that you're focusing on your service, and a lot of that is your family and your friends. So, and another way to do that is like play more, become more lighthearted, and in whatever way possible, like that energy, and setting aside work for a little bit and getting in some time for play. This is about, with the focus on service, this feels like getting back into service will help you have a purpose, and that's where you may be feeling a lack of your the Phoenix has embraced its spiritual journey and its path and is going for it. It's manifesting exactly what its heart's desires are. But it's also, you guys won't be able to do that if you're having trouble, if you don't decide what those are. So be real clear with the universe. If you have to vision board it, if you have to do with this God box here, where you can give up some of your worries with this God box. Yeah, this is all about worries. It says, write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. Also, don't leave that, if you do have a God box, be careful where you leave that. That's going to may stifle the energy in the house, and you might want to get rid of those, maybe burn those at the end of, say, a month or so, maybe a couple weeks. I wouldn't keep that around too much, because it is a form of negativity that we may be, with those worries and concerns and the things that we are worried about. Yes, it puts them in a place, but we don't want to keep that energy around. So remember to go ahead and get rid of those. And the best way to do that is to burn them safely. Okay. So we also have cut your cords. A lot of people talk about like severing cords and cord cutting. I don't know what the consensus is yet. I haven't done enough research to say like, go ahead and do this, but this is something you could look into as far as like where you envision the cords around you, and then allow yourself to cut them with love, and to allow you and this person to be free, or whatever you're attached to be more of a free spiritual energy. It's bringing back essentially your power, which is a beautiful thing. I feel like if you do it in the right way, that's kind of the way that I would do it myself. But if you're not comfortable with cord cutting, or you know about that in different ways than I do, please know that this is just a suggestion. But this also is very simple here. This doesn't actually do any visualizations. It actually uses our words. It says, ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So you can ask Archangel Michael. We have Archangel Michael here right now, trusting in the fact that they are one of our heaven-sent angels, if you believe in angels. And if you do subscribe to that, that is definitely another call in for Archangel Michael to say like, hey, please clear old attachments to fear that stem from like my past, my relationships that I'm holding on to, or anything that doesn't serve me anymore. Old belief systems, thought patterns, relationship patterns, destructive patterns. Look at that. And it frees us from destructive patterns. And I can tell you what I want that. Please give me that. Sign me up, Michael. I'm there. So we have emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. What Spirit is saying is that one of the things that you allow people when in your energy field to do is to play like a kid. Is to feel like a baby, to feel like you're young, to feel like you're light of heart. This comes with emotional sensitivity. And it is when you're a highly sensitive, evolved soul, it can tend to take on a lot of emotions of everybody around us. An empath will do that. But there is nothing to be ashamed of by the fact that you feel that deeply, or that you know things that distinctly. Like you just get this. You get this situation. You see things very clearly with this intuition here with the Swan Queen. You are very in tune with animals, and you can probably feel animals' emotions just as well as you can humans and whatnot. It's just interesting. Very, very interesting. You guys are a beauty, and Spirit is saying, do not be ashamed of your emotional sensitivity and who you are. Shine brightly in the fact that, yes, you feel deeply. So what bad could that cause? That only means that we only understand what it's like to be hurt that way, as close to the actual person themselves. And some of us do know because we've been through the same things. And I feel like to be an empath, or to be somebody who is a teacher, a wise teacher, you will be tested. You will be put through many different trials. You will be going through different things your whole life. And as I say that, the Wheel of Fortune comes out and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So, yes. But these are saying that these things are coming, that these all require lessons. Yes, every single one of these things is requiring lessons in your life currently, right now. Okay? You may have some unfinished business with a fire sign, or you could have a child of fire sign. Here we have the Page of Wands reversed, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a messenger, but it's reversed to me. So this is messages possibly that are not able to, like, they're trying to bring these messages through to you about your past, about the Nine of Cups here, Nine of Cups reversed. These cups are all filled with alcohol. They're some of the best ales and wines and spirits. Look at that, based on the sign there. So it's like they're tipped over, and it's almost like they're spilling into this wheel of the world is what I'm getting. And then they're contaminating it. So it's like letting your past contaminate your future. It's no longer allowing people to be like, well, you were this in the past. Yeah, I was that in the past. I was probably that 5 minutes ago. So what? I'm not that anymore. You know what I mean? What's that sweet little meme that's got that like Chiweenie dog or whatever, that Dotson? And it's like, I'm not the same person I was, whatever minutes ago. I've changed. And I'm just like, how sweet, but also no. You know what I mean? It's like this takes a lot of work to change the past, and you are doing so with the Hanged Man. You're learning these lessons, okay? And you're putting yourself into, you have 3 major arcanas here: the World reversed, the Hanged Man, and the Wheel of Fortune. And the World reversed can also talk to me about unfinished business. So you could have unfinished business, like I said, with that Page of Wands. Something that you were learning a lot of lessons from, or you were teaching this person a lot of lessons. I feel like you may have taught them a lot of lessons about, like shown them a little bit of their drinking habits, or shown them their party habits, or shown them that they let their past, contaminate things here. This could be you have a son. Some of you, it is your own child that you're watching kind of like throw their life, and I feel like it might be your idea of throwing their life down the drain, okay? And it may be hard to watch that, because it's like, well, of course it is. It's your son. You don't want to see them do that, but maybe they've made some really bad choices here. And you're hoping that your children don't make the same choices as you. A lot of you are I'm getting that very strongly here. And then we have, I'm going backwards actually. I started backwards and we're going back to the beginning. We're going back to the very best card in the deck. Except for the Sun card, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, but going in the correct direction. This is things changing, okay? So with the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed, listen, these were hard lessons, again, that the universe was trying to teach you about your situation. They're trying to teach you is to self-care with the Ace of Cups reversed, to take care of yourself, that make sure your cup is full, that you have that Ace of Pentacles to start something, that you're not willingly giving your energy away too much, so because then you have to call it back by cutting the cords. It's almost like rationing it out, learning what you can and can't do, learning boundaries, learning to say no, with the Page of Wands reversed here, learning to keep your energy to yourself and trying to learn these lessons even though they are very, very difficult. We have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so this could be feeling depression, sadness, and I really do feel like that, yeah, the Hierophant is underneath that. Look at that. Okay, so it's like, you know, these lessons have to be learned before we can give you these gifts. If you want these gifts to come through, the Spirit is saying they can, but you have to allow them, but you have to be ready for them as well. And you also have to just time to decide. The Hierophant is here to teach, and this man is teaching to people here. So there's 2 children. So you may be a teacher or work with children. I'm getting that very, very strongly here. Children or animals or both. For some of you, this is your profession. This is you trying to figure out how to go in that direction in that profession as well. Maybe starting over is very, very, it's scary, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Like, why? Yeah, it definitely would be, and I understand that. So, interesting. Let's see, what else is here? Let's get some last messages here. What an interesting read. You guys had some amazing messages. Very impressive. And don't worry, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn. They're saying you have the ability to help it turn. You got cutting these cords. You have felt like things have gone so wrong if there was a death and it just kind of like flipped your world. I feel like it flipped your world upside down. Look at how many cards we have upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them. And there's 8 cards. So this has to do with your past. You're letting your past somehow affect your present, and I'm sure some of you are going to know exactly what it is, and others of you are kind of figuring it out here, right? Work on that heart chakra, that God box, if you will, or spirit box. We have new direction. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. When I saw it on the top of the deck, when I pulled the deck over, this was the top, and I did as far as I thought, you know, shuffle well, but we have new direction. Yeah, I feel like some of you are going in a new direction. You're absolutely, and if you had attachments to a place because of certain things, you may be leaving behind family, or you may be going in a new direction to pursue what Spirit is saying is very important to you with that Phoenix energy, that you're moving forward in life in such beautiful ways. You are reinventing yourselves physically and emotionally, spiritually, you know, all of those facets of yourself. And at the same time, you're also being called to teach others right now as well. So you have a very big way of connecting with animals or children on a deep spiritual level. And Spirit is saying that keep going, embrace this, that we're going to help you. We're going to help you. We're going to help you move this forward. Okay. I should have gotten my surrender. I don't know why I didn't get my surrender cards out, because those are really, really helpful in something like this, because it gives you a lot of insight as to what we need to surrender. I think you guys know, though, pretty much from this reading. Okay, so we have pay attention to your dreams. Thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this, and then you describe a specific situation on a spiritual level and give me guidance. So if you're asking for, I feel like a lot of you are asking for a lot of answers. You want answers from the divine. You want some information here. They're saying pay attention to your dreams and ask Archangel Michael in your dreams about what you're looking for. And he can help deliver for y'all. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, one more. I feel like I'm just called to keep going. Like I could go for 20 years. If any of you would like a personal reading, it looks like somebody really does. Empowerment. You are more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. So absolutely, moving into such a powerful phase of your life, you are going to be grabbing onto some beautiful, that beautiful energy of empowerment and pushing and pulling and flying and moving yourself into a brand new phase of life. And the energy is just so magical because I can feel spirit working through you so strongly, and you're working with spirit. A lot of you are going to be bringing in exactly what you've been asking for because you're focusing on that service, and spirit is cheering you on, like, keep going, you're rocking it, you know, you're killing it, look how powerful you are, look at all the things that you can do. So thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope that this resonated. If you would like I said, a personal reading, the link is down below. What else? If you'd like to comment, share, subscribe, all those good things, that would be wonderful too. If you're not getting messages, that could be why, because sometimes it's it is me pulling your energy from those that like and comment and interact with the channel. It helps me pull in the energy of who's going to possibly be watching these videos. So yeah, long words. All right, guys, I'll see you for the next pick a card reading. Take care.